Good morning, friends. My name is M.S. Somshekar from Nilamika Girls High School, Serigare. Today, I will continue the lesson All the World are Stage from 8th Standard English. In the previous class, we learnt about something about the life sketch of Sai Paranjpei, a famous theatre personality. She also directed many television serials and she was awarded National Award for the best documentary for the social purpose. So in the first stanza, the paragraph, we learned that there was a familiar scene to the residents of the Pune. What was the familiar scene for the residents of the Pune? A little plump girl walking along with her elderly gentleman, skipping along the way. It was the familiar sight for the residents of the Pune. Who was that little girl and the gentleman? Yes, this little girl was none other than Sai Paranjpei, a great theatre personality. And that elderly gentleman was R.P. Paranjpei, India's first senior wrangler, educationist, great educationist and mathematician, and also Sai's grandfather. What they will do usually? Usually, Appa, who is Appa here? Sai's grandfather is referred as Appa, used to tell her stories. As the one, you would ask to her simple mathematical questions, or he would say some stories related to fables, birbals, Arabian Nights, etc. Naturally, Sai preferred to listen to stories than to mathematical questions. One day, Sai asked him to tell her a story when they went to walk. But on that particular day, Paranjpei said, "No, you should tell me one." And she did. She means Sai told the story very interestingly. So listening to her story was with great surprise because really her way of narration was very nice. The way of telling a story was very interesting. Then he asked her, then Appa asked Sai where she had read the story. She told, no, she did not read it anywhere. It was her own creation. It was her own story. Hearing that, she was very much impressed about Sai's ability of writing a story and telling a story. That was perhaps her first flight of imagination. Perhaps that was the first story of her flight of imagination and beginning of the world of creativity. She had able to create her own. When she was just 8, what was the book published by her? Mulancha Mera. What is Mulancha Mera? It is a fairy tales written by Sai Paranjpei at the age of 8. When did she learn to respect the books? She learned to respect the books in the early age from her family. Tell me the incident of the library. One day, while Sai rushing into the library, by mistake she stepped over a book. Grandfather ordered, "Stop right there." Sai froze. Froze means frightened. She don't know why her father was telling like that. Do you know what you have just did? You have kicked the knowledge. That's what you did. Now ask the forgiveness of the book. That was the order by Appa. Sai went weakly and did namaskar to the book. Like this, she learned to respect the books even in her childhood. The same punishment was given when the book was found with a dog-eared pages. Like this, Sai learned to respect the books in her early age, in her homely atmosphere. I think we have learned this much. Shall I continue with the today's class? Okay. So look at your textbooks. It was not fun for her always. She was bit plump, and her mates used to make fun of her. It was not fun for her always. So if you make a fun once or twice, it's okay. So always our friends used to make fun of her because she was little plump. What do you mean by plump? Plump means round and flat. Who was round and fat? Sai was round and fat. Because of this round and fat, so usually her classmates used to make fun of her always. Once said Chandu, you can't run with the Sai. Chandu jeered. Jeered means mocked, annexed. Who mocked at her? Her classmate Chandu. Her friend Chandu told, you can't run with the Sai. Why did she say so? Because Sai was little fat, so she can't run and compete with the other friends. That's why her friend Chandu mocked at her. Mocked means anakisida. ಏನಂತ ನಿನಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ because you are fat. You make our team weak, said Meera unkindly, without any kindness. Karna illade. Her friend said, Meera said, you make our team weak. If you join our team will become weak because of your fatness. Though you are very fat, you can't participate actively in our team. So if you are joining you in our team, make our team very weak. This was said by another friend. Like this another friend, Meera also mocked at her. Meeralu avadana anakkisidadu. ಏನಂತ? You make our team weak. If she joined their team, that team will become weak. Never can keep yourself active. You are too fat, said added Devayani. One more friend Devayani said, you never can keep yourself active. You never be active. You will always be lazy. Because of your fatness, you cannot put fit your body. Moreover, you will never be active. You will always be very slow and lazy because of your personality. Like this, so Sai's friends used to mock at her. So you have learned, and there are 3 examples how she was mocked at when she was in school. When she was school going, Sai was little bit fat. Because of her fatness, her friends used to mock at her. One friend, tell me the overall 3 friends. Chandu, yes. Second one, Meera, and third one, Devayani, mocked at Sai because of her plumpness or fatness. How did Chandu mocked at her? Chandu mocked at her, you can't run with us. You are unable to compete with us in running. How did Meera mock at her? Meera said, you make our team weak. If you join our team will become weak because of you. Like this, she also unkindly mocked her. At last, Devayani said, you never keep active. You can't keep active. You're always dull. You're always slow, lazy. Like this, Devayani also did. Like this, many of her friends used to mock at her because of her fatness. Sai's face crumpled. So as this was child, that's why. So when the friends itself say like this, so our face becomes sad, faded, body to mukha. Why? Because of the mocking by our friends, our face crumbled. Sad, gloomily, sadly. Gloomily means sadly. She sat sad. Who was sad here? Little Sai was sad. Why? Because her own classmates mocked at her. That's why she was very gloomy. And by the sidelines watching, she sat watching their playing by the sidelines. Laugh and play happily. How watching how her friends were playing happily. She just watched. Soon her face brightened. So initially her face was crumpled. Now her face was gloomed, brightened. She cried out. She cried. Ah, I know of a lovely game. She cried. Who cried? Sai cried at her friends. How did she cry? Ah, I know of a lovely game. It was a magic island. The game is about the magic island. What is island? Island is a land mass surrounded by the water. The Dvipa. Island means Dvipa. So this island was full of hidden treasures. Treasure means wealth, sampattu. So she was used to tell them a story about the island which was full of hidden treasure. Her mates means friends. What do you mate? Mate means friend, classmate, schoolmate. One who are friends at the hostels are called hostel mates. Those who are friends in the class are classmates. Those who are friends in the school are called schoolmates. Some of your busmates, roommates, like different mates were there. Her classmates listening to her words. The mates who are playing. Actually, her mates or friends were playing happily. So without taking her participation, they are happily playing. When she cried like this, how did she cry? I know of a lovely game. She cried. Then her mates who were playing gathered around Sai to listen to her story because they very well knew her ability of telling a story and a new story of her own. That's why the friends who were playing without her, after listening to her words, they came and sat around her to listen to her story. In no time, she cast a spell of magic. Within no time, ಕ್ಷಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಂತ್ರಮುಗ್ಧಳನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದಳು. Such an ability she had in telling a story. She spell a magic, spell of magic, ಮಂತ್ರಮುಗ್ಧರನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದಳು. They not only listened to the fantastic story. She told a fantastic story. They did not only listen to her story, but they are also ready to take a role and act as she did. Her friends did not only listen to her wonderful stories, but they are also ready. Her friends are ready to take an act and part in this drama that was directed by her. She was a very good director in the schools itself. This went on not for a day or two. This kind of things will not went on for a day or two, but for a whole week. There are 2 weeks. Whole. H-O-L-E, W-H-O-L-E. They are called homophones. H-O-L-E whole. The rat lives in a hole. There is a hole on the wall. This hole, the whole student group of students went to picnic. When the teacher entered the class, the whole class stood up. So, do you know the difference between whole and whole? Yes. And also there is a week. There are also homophones. W-E-E-K, week means last week I went to myself. This week we have a test. W-E-E-K, week. The old man is very weak. The patient is very weak. Okay? Very good. Like this, we can make a difference between the homophones. Though they pronounce similarly, but their meaning and spelling are different. Just make a difference between those words. So So, like this, listen to the story, take part a role, and act as she directed. This went for not for a day or two, it went for a whole week. Sai was always fascinated by many things. Sai was fascinated. What do you mean fascinate? Fascinate means attracted. Attracted. She was attracted by many things. Sai was attracted by many things. One of them was doll's wedding. So many things she was attracted by playing, telling a story, making a dramas, acting a dramas, writing a dialogues. So many things she had, but one of them was doll's wedding. Doll's wedding. What do you mean? Doll's wedding. Bombay Gada Madhuve. She was fascinated. Sai was fascinated with so many things. One of them was doll's wedding. This is a traditional game played by Maharashtrian girls. What was the traditional game of Maharashtrian girls? Doll's wedding is one of the traditional games which was played by Maharashtrian girls. Children conduct marriage. Children conduct marriage. So children themselves make a marriage of the dolls, of bride doll and groom doll. Bride doll, Bodu, Gombe, Vara, Gombe. So in the dolls itself, they make a boy and a girl. One Bodu, Vara, and Gombe Matmata. So with them, they played a game of marriage. So I think you might have also played when you were small children. The same here also, she also played the doll's wedding of bride doll and a groom doll. Mantras are chanted. So as usually our Swamis are chanting a mantra while we are take part in the marriage. The same is the children also chant some mantras. And good and poha are shared. What happened after the marriage? Definitely will go for a meal, sweet. We'll take a sweet dinner. The same way, after the doll's wedding, what do we go to share? Good and poha. Good means jaggery. Poha means bella. ಮತ್ತು ಅವಲಕ್ಕಿಯನ್ನು ಹಂಚಿಕೊಂಡು ಸವಿತಾ ಇದ್ದ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. Like this, that she was also fascinated with one such a game that is called Doll's Wedding. It was a traditional game of Maharashtrian girl. So usually children participate in it. They will bring a bride, groom, and bridegroom doll and a groom doll. The mantras are chanted and marriages were made for the dolls. After the marriage, good and poha are shared. As a child, she said one day, "Mummy, you never let me have any fun," complainingly. Mother said, "All right, you want a wedding? Well, you will have one that you can never forget." On that day, when she came back from the school, the whole house looked like a marriage hall. Before she could say anything, she was dressed like a bride's mother. The band arrived, the groom rode on the real steed, all the children of the locality took part. The bride was brought with all religious chantings. The mother of that day, so fond of drama, grew up to become one of the India's leading filmmaker and theatre personality. As a child, Sai Paranjpe as a child, she said one day, when she was a small child, one day she said her mother complainingly. What was her complaint? "Mummy," who is the mummy here? Sai's mother. "You never let me have any fun. You never let me have any fun." So it means ನೀನು ಎಂದಿಗೂ ತಮಾಷೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ತಮಾಷೆವಾಗಿ ಇರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಯಾರೋ ಸಾಯಿ ಪರಂಜ್ಪೈ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಹರ್ ಮದರ್, "You can never let me have any fun." Mother said, "All right, okay. You want a wedding? You want a wedding? You want a marriage? Well, you will have one. ನಿನಗೆ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. You can never forget. You can never forget. ಎಂದು ಮರಿಬಾರ್ದು. In such a way, I will conduct a marriage." Mother promised. On that day, on the same day, when she complained her mother that she never allow her to fun on that day, when she came back from the school, when Sai came back from the school evening, what happened? What was there? The whole house looked like a marriage hall. The whole house of her looked like a marriage hall because it was decorated with flowers and other decorative things. It was decorated like a marriage hall. When Sai on that day returned home evening to her house, how was the home? The home was decorated like a marriage hall. Before she could say anything, before she could ask her mother why it was decorated or anything else, she took her inside. She was dressed like a bride's mother. Sai was dressed like a bride's mother. ವಧುವಿನ ತಾಯಿ ತರ ಶೃಂಗರಿಸಿದರು. The band arrived, as like in the marriage hall, the band arrives now. The same way, even for the child's marriage, for the doll's marriage, the band arrived. Band arrived. The groom rode on a real steed. The groom, Vara, how did he come? He enters the marriage hall real, Nijavada Kudre, real horse. He came on a real horse. Who comes on a real horse? The groom rode on a real horse. All the children of the locality. So though nearby so many neighbors were there, all those children were participated in it. The bride was bought with all religious chanting. The bride was bring all religious chanting, and the marriage of the dolls were made so fantastically that she could never forget in her life. In such a way, her mother conducted the dolls wedding. All the children of the locality participated, and sweet were shared for all those children on that day that she never forgot it, which was made by her mother. The mother that day was the mother that day. That day mother was none other than Sai, because her mother dressed like a mother, bride's mother. So the mother that day, so fond of drama, so fond of it, she was very, very much interested in the dramas. Fond of, ishtapadtiddu drama. Grew up, the Sai was very much fond of dramas. Grew up, what she grew up? Become one of the India's leading filmmaker. So after grew up, she became one of the India's leading famous filmmaker and theatre personality. Like this, our Sai Paranjpai, even a little age, she started to write the stories, tell the stories of her own in a creative way. She directed her classmates and friends. She became a director in her school. After one day, she became a great theatre personality and a filmmaker. Like this, a small girl, Sai, one day she became a famous theatre personality. I think you have understood this very nice and very simple story of Sai Paranjpai. So let's ask some comprehensive questions. Okay. How did Sai draw the attention of her playmates while they made fun of her? Yes. Initially, her friends, her mates, used to make fun of her because she was a little bit round and fat. That's why they said she can't run with them. She would make their team weak. She never keep active. Like this, her friend Chandu, Veera, Devayani complained. They never took her participation in the game. While they were playing, she just watching. Her face was faded. Very soon her face brightened and said, I will tell you, I will tell you some lovely game. Then when she told like that, all the children who were playing except her came and sat around her to listen to her story. Like this way, Sai get the attention of her friends while they were playing without her. What fascinated Sai as a child? Very simple. So who will answer? Okay, anybody can answer. Sai as a child was very much fascinated by the doll's wedding, which was the traditional game of Maharashtrian girls. Right? While 16th and 17th paragraph. Yes. In the 16th and 17th paragraph, the word mother is given in the inverted commas to highlight that word, because the mother in those paragraphs is not a real mother. That was the part, she took part of a mother of the dolls, the bride doll. That's why she dressed like a mother. Actually, she was not a mother, she was a small baby. But on that day, she dressed like a mother. She took a part of, as a mother of the dolls on that day, doll's wedding. I think you might have understood very well. It's a very simple story by of Sai Paranjpe. I think you might have understood very well. So after reading the text, try to answer the questions that are in that text. Okay? Submit me when you come to the school. Thank you for today's class.